Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you the best optimization settings for Counter-Strike 2, and by the end of this video you will have all the information you need to give your low-end computer a huge performance and FPS boost. Now I'm not going to waste your time, so let's just jump straight into it by first optimizing some settings on our actual computer. Now I like to start by creating a restore point on my computer, and I suggest you do the same. And that way, if you don't like any of the settings, we can easily revert back to our original settings later. So head over to the Start menu and search for Create a Restore Point. Then just tap on Create a Restore Point. Come down to the bottom here where it says Create a Restore Point and hit Create. Then we just need to give it a name. I'm going to call it Backup, and then hit Create. And once you've created your restore point, we can jump straight into the first steps by coming into the Start menu and searching for Settings. Tap on the Settings icon, and from the left here come over to the Gaming tab inside of Game Bar, and we want to make sure this setting up here is disabled. Then come back inside of Game Mode, and we want to make sure Game Mode is enabled, as this is going to give us some optimizations to improve the performance of our game. You can then head over to the System tab from the left here inside of Display, and then scroll all the way down to Graphics. Select this button up here where it says Change Default Graphics Settings, and you need to make sure Hardware Accelerated GPU Scheduling is enabled, and then hit the back button. And then from this list of applications, we're going to add Counter-Strike 2 to this by selecting Browse. And you need to find the Counter-Strike 2 application. If you're not sure where that's saved, just come over to the C drive, inside of Program Files x86, scroll all the way down to Steam, come into Steam Apps, inside of Common, select the Counter-Strike folder, inside of Game, inside of Bin, Win64, and then we can select CS2 from this list. As you can see, I already have the application added down here at the bottom, and once you've added your application, simply click on it, come into Options, and make sure High Performance is selected, and then we can press Save. And whilst we're in the Settings menu, it's a good idea to make sure our computer is fully up to date, which you can do by heading into Windows Update at the bottom here. Unclick this Check for Updates button, and once again just ensure you're running the latest version of Windows, as outdated software can cause performance issues. Now we finish inside of the Settings menu, you can close off of this, and head back to your Start menu and search for Run, and tap on the Run icon. Inside of this search box you need to type in System Properties Advanced, and then hit the Enter key. In this Performance tab, click on Settings, and from this list of checkboxes, you want to select Custom, and you need to change your settings to how I have mine displayed here. And then we're just going to simply press Apply and OK. You can then close off of this window and head back to the Start menu, search for Run again, and tap on the Run icon. This time we're going to type in msconfig and hit Enter. Then head over to the Services tab, select Hide All Microsoft Services, and press this Disable All button. Then come over to Startup, select Open Task Manager, and make sure you're in the Startup Apps tab. And inside of here you'll see a list of applications that automatically run every time you start your computer. Now a lot of these applications you won't need, so we're just going to go ahead and disable some of them. As you can see, I have most of mine disabled, but to disable an application you don't need, simply right click on it and select Disable. The more applications you can disable here, the better, as these are going to be processes that are running in the background when you're trying to play Counter-Strike. You can then head out of this window, make sure to press Apply and OK to this window, and we'll need to restart our computer for our changes to take place. But for now we're just going to select Exit without restart. And now we're going to make sure our graphic drivers are fully up to date by heading to the Start menu and searching for Device Manager. Click on the Device Manager tab, and from this list select Display Adapters. And you need to locate your graphic driver. I have two graphic drivers installed on my computer, so I'll need to do this for both. But right click on your graphic driver, and then just select Update Driver. Select Search Automatically for drivers. And as you can see, I already have the latest driver installed onto my computer. You can actually take this one step further by heading to your graphic cards manufacturer's website and ensuring that you actually are running the latest drivers. You can then head out of these windows, and that's all of the settings that we're going to change inside of our computer. So now we're going to head over to Steam and launch up the Counter-Strike application. So once you're inside of Counter-Strike, come over to Settings in the top left here, and the first thing we're going to change in here is our display mode. We want to ensure this is set to full screen, aspect ratio should be set to normal 4:3, and then the resolution should be set to 1024 by 768 for the best results. You then want to come down to refresh rate, and we want to select the maximum available, so that's 120 Hz for me. Then come over to the Advanced Video tab. For the best performance, we want to disable Boost Player Contrast. You also want to make sure Wait for Vertical Sync is disabled. Multi-sampling anti-aliasing can be disabled. And then we want to set all of these to low. Just note that this will lower the graphics quality, but it will improve the performance of your game. So global shadow quality I'm going to set to low. Model texture detail I'm going to keep this at medium. Texture filter mode we can set to bilinear. Shader and particle detail both need to be set to low. Ambient occlusion we need to disable this. High dynamic range, I like to keep mine on quality, but if you are struggling with FPS, I'd recommend changing this one to performance. And then we can head out of here to save our changes. And now I'd recommend restarting your computer for all of our changes to take effect. And that's it guys, by following all of these steps, that's going to give you maximum performance and a nice little FPS boost when playing Counter-Strike 2. If this video did help you, then please drop a like and subscribe. Until next time.